Hello and welcome to the Savvy Corner. My name is Alisa and I'm a financial coach and consultant based in the UK. I make videos that cover personal and business finances, financial well-being and money mindset. In my work as a financial coach, business mentor, accountant, teacher and other many hats that I wear, I speak to a lot of people who wish to make a change. Whether that is in their personal lives or in business, they are unhappy with their current situation and they want to improve it. What I've noticed over and over again is that there is something most of these people have in common. They wait until they are 100% confident before they can make that change. Time goes by and they are still waiting. And you know why? Because they will never be 100% confident. That's just life. Everything is always in motion. Things change. You change. And there will never be a perfect time to do something, to stop doing something, to change your actions and attitude, to quit your job, start a business, whatever it might be. As you can probably guess from the title, in this video, I will talk about how to actually get to confidence. And because my specialty and area of expertise is money, I will specifically talk about how to get to financial confidence in 3 steps. I will use the 4 C's of breakthrough model to structure this conversation, and therefore before we begin I want to give credit to Dan Sullivan, who invented this model. If you don't know who Dan Sullivan is, he is the founder of the Strategic Coach, and he's also an author, public speaker, coach and consultant. I will link one of his YouTube videos in the description box below. What Dan Sullivan talks about in the 4 C's to breakthrough model is that there are 3 steps before confidence, and those are commitment, courage and capability. They all start with C, hence the name the 4 C's of breakthrough, confidence being the 4th one. What I want to do in this video is to take these steps and talk about them individually from a financial perspective. I will give you clear examples of what each of them means for your personal and your business finances. Let's start with the first step, commitment. What does it mean to be committed to changing your financial situation? You might think that it's a matter of wanting to improve, but it's so much more than that. Wanting to change and realizing that things can't go on like this, that you don't like where you're heading is one thing, but it's only the beginning. Commitment is the decision to do whatever it takes to improve your finances. No matter how hard it may seem, no matter how uncomfortable it is, no matter your negative thoughts that tell you that you're not good with money, that you won't be able to shift things, that your case is different than anybody else's, and so on. It is a commitment that you make to yourself, but also to the process that you have to go through in order to improve your financial situation. It's not enough to want to change. Something has to change inside you. You have to make a decision to change and stand behind it 100%. And that's the first C, commitment. After you've made this commitment comes the second step, which is courage. This is very difficult for most people. Whilst you're in the commitment stage, you're still somewhat in your comfort zone. You are basically making a promise to yourself, but nobody else knows about it, or at least not yet. The courage phase requires you to actually take action towards your goal, and that can be scary because it requires you to make your intentions known to other people, to make this pledge public. And make no mistake about it, you will have to tell some people. If you're looking to improve your personal financial situation, that might mean that for a while you will have to say no to a few things, change your purchasing behaviors and so on. You will need the buy-in or at least the understanding of family members, close friends, colleagues, etc. Now that you've let some people know about it, now that it's out of your head and into the world, so to speak, it becomes more real. And that can make it even scarier. That's okay, carry on. There's a reason why this is called the courage phase. You have to be courageous enough to do things without knowing with complete accuracy that the end result will be the one that you're expecting. Not to mention courageous enough to be prepared to make a mistake, learn from it, and then try again. Another thing you might find yourself doing is to seek help from a finance professional. Whether this is a financial coach, consultant, an accountant, or another finance professional, depending on your needs, I highly recommend that you have someone who can help you with the practicalities of how to do it, as well as act as an accountability partner and offer you emotional support. As a business owner, financial courage also means being comfortable with pricing your products or services accordingly and having conversations about price and selling without feeling too pushy or doubting the value of what you offer. This takes some work, especially if you are at the very beginning of your entrepreneurial journey. So one important thing a financial coach can help you with is to make the separation between your value as a human, as a professional, and as the business owner or leader, and the value of the product or service that you offer. It's the only way you'll get comfortable selling. So get in touch if you need help with that. I will leave a link to my diary below. Once you start taking action, you will see things changing. Your knowledge will improve, your thinking will change, your bank balance will change. Therefore, before you know it, you will enter the capability phase. This, if you want, is also a consolidation phase. Now, that's not in Dan Sullivan's model, it's my own contribution to it because I see this happening in my work with clients. During the capability phase, people start to understand their numbers a little bit more, to explore and become aware of their relationship with money. And they start consolidating the knowledge that they gain from this exploration and put it to good use. They start to work on their money mindset whilst at the same time creating a budget and sticking to it. They put together a plan to reduce debt, create an emergency fund, a savings pot, and their actions and attitude actually shifts completely. It is only after they go through these 3 steps, commitment, courage, and capability, that they start to feel confidence. Confidence is not something you start with, it is something you arrive at. Like Dan Sullivan says, it is your reward for going through these 3 steps, which might feel uncomfortable and which not many people want to do. A lot of people give up in the courage phase because it's hard, which is why I recommend that you get some allies around you and you don't do this on your own. Do you know what else happens in the confidence phase? You start to believe that you can do this, that whatever goal you set to achieve is possible for you. And you might even think beyond what you wanted to achieve in the first place and set bigger and bolder goals. At which point you are committing to something else and you get to go through the whole process all over again. For me, knowing that there is no final destination is liberating. It eliminates the idea of feeling fulfilled or happy or satisfied at a point in the future and makes me focus on the present moment. There is no arriving. There's just a perpetual work in progress of making our financial lives better, whatever that means for us individually. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like button and the notification bell so you don't miss any future ones. I release 1 video per week, but until my next one, why not watch the 2 that are suggested on the screen right now? They have been carefully selected for you to help you get better at managing your money and your mind around it. That's it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.